Hi, I'm Dave, and today we're going to go over writing a resume for a work-at-home position with Amazon. So over here on the left side, I have a work-from-home position with Amazon for a customer service team manager. And over here on the right, I have the resume template, which I will link down in the comments. And you'll be able to download this on Google and fill it out yourself. So of course, first things, put your name, phone number, email. If you have a LinkedIn or a website, have that. If not, just delete it. Next thing you want to do is fill out the job title we're applying to. So this is customer service team manager. And then you want to have a sentence, just one sentence on something you've done as a customer service team manager that really stands out, that would give them that initial wow factor. And once you have that put in, delete this, so you don't want that in there anymore. And then we'll go on to the qualifications. So the qualifications you'll find at the bottom, and these are the basic qualifications. So what I like to do is just literally copy it, post it in a notepad, and then we can take out the bullets, and this takes out all the formatting and the font size and all that you don't want, and just paste it directly into your qualifications. And then we can go one by one through them and make sure they apply to you, because you have to qualify for all of these, so you need to show that you do. So the first one is a either or, like, do you have a bachelor's degree, or did you have 2 years of experience at Amazon customer service? So if you don't have a bachelor's but you have that, just delete that. Usually I like to put a number here, or if you have more than 2 years, put your actual number amount, it's 5, whatever. Or if you don't have any experience like that, just put your bachelor degree in whatever operations. So move on to the next one. When you're experienced in a leadership role, you have that. Put at some company, or put how many people you led, something like that, so you can quantify it. So on the next line, contact center operations experience. So over here, they're kind of giving you choices that they're looking for. So if you've done customer service but not those, you just delete those. Vice versa, if you've just done sales, just leave sales. If you've done all three, probably great, just leave them. And change this and, or change the or to an and, because you've done all three of them. And go on to the next one. Ability to work any shift, including weekend shifts and holiday shifts. So you definitely want to leave that, because they want to know when you're able to work. And if you say you don't want to work holidays, take that out. For now, you should probably leave that. So now that you've, right off the bat, you've shown that you make the basic qualifications, now we need to go down to the preferred qualifications. So just do the same thing. The nice thing about preferred qualifications is you don't actually have to meet them all. You just have to show which ones you do meet. So same thing, just copy them right into here. So for the MBA or master's degree, let's say you do have an MBA, I would take this one out and then add this here, and then go down to the next one, the Six Sigma Lean process improvement. Like for this one, I put how many years, 5 years experience. That works. Okay, and then go down to the next one, advanced computer skills using a variety of software, including Microsoft Excel for reporting and analysis. I'll leave that one as is. Let's say you don't have project management experience, delete that. So those are all your preferred qualifications there. Go down there, delete these. So now, in the first fold of this resume here, you've proven that you meet all the basic qualifications and many of the preferred qualifications. So at this point, the recruiter is like, okay, this person is qualified for this position. I can put it in the batch, I can send it off to the hiring manager. So after that, you want to go and put the place that you've worked before, city, state, when you started. If you're presently still working there, just leave present. If you're not, of course, your end date. And if it's a smaller company that the recruiter or hiring manager hasn't heard of, you'll want to put a very brief 1 or 2 sentences explaining what the company does, but relate that to the intro couple paragraphs showing that this company gave you the opportunities to do the tasks that Amazon is looking for. So after that, you want to move down, put the job title you have, then go down to the bullet points for this actual position. So when you're writing these bullet points for everything you completed there, you want to relate them to what Amazon is asking for. So if you have like this first one, let's say experience coaching and leading people, use a lot of their wording here to help write it. So here's a basic example. Experience leading a 10-person team taking customer service calls for whatever department you're in. So this is a good one because it has the scope of what you did. You have a number to quantify the scope. So you don't have a time and you don't have a budget. So let's try to improve this. Let's have a time. So let's say you did this for 3 years. You want to make that lowercase. And then budget. So for the budget, you can say like how much the department's budget was, or if you saved the company some amount of money or lowered the operating costs by a certain percentage. So let's say you're 3 years experience leading a 10-person team taking customer service calls for X department. Budget. So say you lowered customer churn. So we have lowering customer churn by 10%, saving the company $100,000. So now this has the scope you did, a time, and a budget, and both a percentage of how you lowered it and how much money you saved in the lump sum. So this example covers all 3 of these. So you want to go through all these examples that Amazon is looking for and basically have them all listed here and show how you have done them before and you can do them again for Amazon. So do that for your current company and any past companies you've worked for up to 10 years ago. And after you've done that, if you have education, bachelor's, master's, vocational school, whatever. Put it in here. If you have any certifications, list them here. One of the points with this is not have it take much vertical room. And then after that, here's the link to this template, which will be in the description of this video. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. And if you do have a question on a particular job, send the link to the job and your resume so I can look at them and review them for you. And if you are on LinkedIn, I also run a group that works on resumes at this URL. So good luck applying to Amazon for a work-at-home job. And if you do get a job, let me know if this resume helped you. And consider subscribing. I make a lot of resume videos here to help you get the next job you want. So if you're really working on your resume, please do subscribe.